Republican Governor Gianforte is proposing a series of bills to cut taxes and otherwise overhaul Montana's tax system. The centerpieces of his plan, focusing on the state income tax, had their first hearings on Thursday before a legislative committee. MTN's Mike Dennison tells us what the proposals will do and what the supporters and opponents had to say at the hearings.
The three income tax bills before the Senate Taxation Committee all have one goal in common, as told by Gianforte's budget director, Kurt Alme.
Governor Gianforte is sending a message to entrepreneurs and business leaders in Montana and across the country. We want you and your good-paying jobs.
The first bill would cut Montana's top personal income tax rate from 6.9% to 6.75%. Another would set up a special reserve fund to finance incremental reduction of that top rate eventually down to 5%. And finally, a third bill says if a new company sets up shop in Montana and creates good jobs here over 5 years, any profits from sale of the company's stock by employees would be entirely exempt from income taxes. Here's the sponsor of that last bill.
Not only are we going to attract new talent, but I think we're going to attract a lot of our talent that's left this state and wants to come back.
Opponents of the bills, however, said they all have a fundamental flaw. Numerous studies have shown that cutting income taxes for the wealthy to encourage job development has never really worked.
These economists from one of the most prestigious economic schools in the world looked back over a span of 50 years of tax cuts for the rich to see if the, quote, common sense idea of tax cuts for the rich turbocharged the economy. All they found was that the rich get richer and the broader economy not improved.
They also said the bills will chop revenue from the state budget with no regard for whether the state may need that revenue to pay for vital services like education, infrastructure, or services for the vulnerable. Senator Greg Hertz of Polson, the sponsor of the first two bills, said he believes otherwise.
But what's the best thing we can do for those individuals in need? Provide them a better opportunity and a better paying job. And that's the basics behind this bill and other bills, what we're trying to do.
Hertz also plans to bring a bill to simplify state income taxes by getting rid of some tax credits. And on Friday, he'll present a bill that actually raises taxes on multi-state corporations to help pay for some of the cuts in other bills. With Republicans firmly in control of the legislature, it's a pretty good bet that Governor Gianforte's tax cut plans will be sailing through. The real question may be, what happens to other tax cuts being advanced by Republican lawmakers, of which there are many? In Helena, Mike Dennison, MTN News.
Now all of these bills are still in committee and awaiting their initial votes.